Ideogram 4.0 AI, the future of AI image generation. Imagine typing a simple idea and getting a professional-looking poster, advertisement, product design, social media graphic, or photorealistic image, with the text inside the image actually looking correct. That's where Ideogram 4.0 comes in. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most exciting developments in AI image generation, Ideogram 4.0. Released in June 2026, Ideogram 4.0 is an open-weight text-to-image model designed with a strong focus on design, typography, layout control, and realistic image generation. So, what makes Ideogram 4.0 different? Let's find out. What is Ideogram 4.0? Ideogram 4.0 is an AI image generation model that can transform text prompts into detailed visual creations. But Ideogram has always had a special focus on something that many AI image generators have struggled with: text inside images. Think about creating a movie poster. You might ask an AI to generate a poster with the title, subtitle, date, and other information. In the past, AI could create a beautiful image, but the text might be misspelled, distorted, or completely unreadable. Ideogram 4.0 is designed to handle typography much more reliably. Ideogram reports around 97% English text accuracy on its large text benchmark and emphasizes production quality typography for posters, packaging, signage, and other designs. And that can be a huge advantage for creators and designers. Powerful text rendering. Imagine you want to create a YouTube thumbnail. Instead of generating the background with AI and then opening another design application to add the title, you can ask Ideogram to include the exact words in the image. For example, you could prompt: create a futuristic AI poster with the headline, "The Future of AI," in bold modern typography. Ideogram 4.0 is designed to understand the actual words you want rendered, as well as their visual style and placement. For the best results, Ideogram recommends putting important text in quotation marks so the model treats it as literal rendering instructions. This makes Ideogram particularly interesting for posters, advertisements, logos, book covers, social media graphics, packaging, and marketing designs. Precise layout control. Another major feature is layout control. Instead of simply telling the AI what objects you want, Ideogram 4.0 can work with structured information about where elements should appear. For example, you can specify where a headline should go, where a product should appear, and where a logo or callout should be positioned. This is important because professional design isn't only about creating beautiful objects. It's also about composition. You need the right object in the right place, with the right amount of space around it. Ideogram 4.0 introduces bounding box layout control to give creators more precise control over composition. Realistic images. Of course, text and layout aren't everything. Ideogram 4.0 is also designed to generate highly detailed, photorealistic images, with support for outputs up to 2K resolution. You can imagine creating realistic product photography, characters, environments, advertising concepts, cinematic scenes, fashion images, or creative artwork. And because the model is designed to follow detailed prompts, you can describe the scene, lighting, composition, colors, objects, and overall visual style. The more specific your creative direction is, the more control you can have over the final result. Open-weight AI. One of the biggest differences with Ideogram 4.0 is that it is an open-weight model. According to Ideogram, the model has 9.3 billion parameters, and its weights are available for developers and organizations to download, fine-tune, and run on their own hardware under its commercial license. Why does that matter? Because developers can potentially build their own applications around the model. Businesses can explore customization. Researchers can experiment with the technology. And organizations can have more control over where and how the model is deployed. This open approach could make Ideogram 4.0 particularly interesting beyond just generating images on a website. Designed for real creative work. Another interesting idea behind Ideogram 4.0 is moving from simple AI-generated images toward editable design workflows. Ideogram describes its direction as moving from flat images toward designs that can be worked with as individual components. For example, its layerized text feature can extract text from generated designs so creators can edit the wording, font, or size without regenerating the entire image. That could save a lot of time. Imagine generating a poster and then realizing the headline needs to change. Instead of starting from zero, you can edit the text. That brings AI image generation closer to the way designers actually work. Who can use Ideogram 4.0? Ideogram 4.0 can be useful for many different types of users. For YouTube creators, it can help create thumbnails and promotional graphics. For social media creators, it can help generate posts, posters, and campaign visuals. For businesses, it can be useful for advertising concepts, product visuals, and branding experiments. For designers, it can provide creative starting points and visual concepts. And for AI enthusiasts and developers, the open-weight model creates opportunities to experiment with the technology itself. The future of AI design. What I find most interesting about Ideogram 4.0 is that it shows how AI image generation is evolving. AI isn't only about generating a beautiful picture anymore. The next step is giving creators control. Control over text. Control over layout. Control over colors. Control over style. Control over individual design elements. And eventually, the goal is to make AI-generated designs feel less like finished pictures and more like editable creative projects. That could completely change the way people create advertisements, thumbnails, posters, product designs, and digital content. Final thoughts. So, is Ideogram 4.0 worth checking out? If you're interested in AI image generation, graphic design, typography, creative content, or open-weight AI models, Ideogram 4.0 is definitely an exciting model to explore. Its combination of strong text rendering, layout control, realistic image generation, editing workflows, and open weights makes it stand out in the rapidly evolving AI image generation space. The biggest lesson is simple. AI is no longer just helping us imagine things. It's helping us create them. And with tools like Ideogram 4.0, the distance between an idea and a finished visual design is becoming smaller than ever. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos about AI tools, new technology, and the future of artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.